What's going on, guys? TeamLand3458 here with a very special episode of Throwback Thursdays. For the first time in a non-Call of Duty game, I'm bringing you a gameplay from Battlefield Bad Company 2, trying to do some quick scopes. You can't really do that in this game. I'm not sure why I tried. Let me move the mic a little bit farther away from my face so I don't get that breathing noise. But anyway, yeah, went back to Battlefield Bad Company 2, and this is a really fun game to play. It's really slow paced though compared to, let's say anything after Modern Warfare 2. I think it was a lot faster paced than this game was. I'll just say that much. But yeah, I like the dynamic map elements in this with, I think you'll see in a little bit here. Yeah, the dynamic map elements, like the exploding buildings. I really like that. I really wish that would have been added to Call of Duty, because you'll see later on, one of the flags actually is on a, like, platform thing, and it doesn't really, look at me getting them pistol kills. Pistol kill dough. But yeah, I like the dynamics of maps where things can fall, things can blow up, and I mean, it really changes how you play the game and what kind of cover you get throughout the game. And I mean, you can get smashed by falling buildings. This game, the Battlefield series, I think, is a lot more realistic than Call of Duty. Like with a tomahawk in Battlefield, you can't really, I don't think you'd be able to get a one-hit kill, whereas in the world of Call of Duty, you can use the tomahawk, combat axe, and throwing knife, as you could use, I don't know, anything, basically, and just get a one-shot kill with that, like a ballistic knife. But, realism-wise, this game's a lot more real, and I like that about it, but it's very, very slow-paced. Honestly, I really like the, sorry. I really like the fast-paced of the Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 and stuff, and Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops was relatively fast-paced. When you get on a match on Nuketown, you go ham. But yeah, I like the slow-paced because it gives you time to think and make decisions too, with what you're gonna do. And this game, I know a lot of people play it with like assault rifles and stuff like that. I play this game more so as a sniper than anything else, which is really a good tactic, I think, for this game. Because of how slow paced it is, it gives you time to kind of sit somewhere perched up on a building, like you saw one of the guys that killed me with the mortar team a little bit earlier in the game was. I was actually looking for him right about now. You can put a lot more thought into what you're gonna do with kills instead of rushing around like, oh, there's a guy there, oh, there's a guy there, shoot, shoot, shoot. So realism wise, I think Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3 take the cake compared to the Call of Duty series, because it's a lot more realistic, and it's a lot, I can't say it's better, it's a better game, but honestly, it's an okay game, I think. I don't think either one of them are better than the other, but like I forget how to walk up ladders apparently in some games. I don't think one's better than the other, but honestly, realism wise, those of you who like realistic games, go with the Battlefield series. Those of you who like rushing type games with objectives like I like, go with the Call of Duty series. But yeah. Anyway, that's my thought on the war between Battlefield and Call of Duty. But anyway, 360. I went back to this game. This game has that replayable factor like most older online shooters do, where if you go back to them, you still know what to do and what you're doing if you've played them before. Like Battlefield Bad Company 2, I played it, and then I didn't play it for a while, and now coming back to it, I remember how to play it. There were some things I was a little rusty on. There were some things that I forgot I couldn't do, and there were some things that I forgot about it that how slow paced it was, because I hadn't been in a slow paced game for a while. But yeah, it has that nostalgia factor that it's really good to have old games. And right here, I went to go shoot him. I was gonna no scope him, and I knifed him by accident because I forgot how to actually like shoot for a second, because I'm used to because I changed my controls on Call of Duty, so I'm using the R2 and L2 to aim and shoot. But this one you have to use the R1 and L1 to shoot. So that was a little bit of a different experience going back to that game, because I couldn't change that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun going back to this game. It has the replayable factor that you like from a game that's older. I mean, I went back after I did a little bit of online play, went back and played the campaign for a little bit, just kind of fill myself in on the campaign again, and that has a replayable factor. I mean, some Call of Duty campaigns you can't really replay. So I played through, which campaign was it? The MW2 campaign, and that was pretty replayable as long as you kept upping the difficulty. If you did good on the last ones, you'd want to up the difficulty. If you didn't do good, you don't really need to up the difficulty, but upping the difficulty really makes more of a fun game in my mind, because you get more playability out of it. And by the way, this isn't the best match, but it works. And you're going to hear me rambling on about replayability and stuff like that, but campaigns with good replayability I think are really awesome, because I went back to, like I said, I went back to the Bad Company 2 campaign and had a really great time playing that. But I went back to the MW2 campaign because I had actually, what level is it? Veteran. I played it a little bit on Veteran, and trust me, I'm not the Call of Duty player that some commentators are, but I'm okay, I think, in my mind. See, like right here, I'm on top of a Crush building. That's what I'm talking about with the map dynamics. But I played it on Veteran, and it's, I mean, I like the Black Ops 2 campaign, I love because you can make decisions, too. That is one part that I think should be key in every campaign, is adding dynamics that can change the outcome of the story. I mean, once you finish the campaign on easy, it was still easy to do, which, well, not easy to do, but once you up the difficulty off of easy, it's the same story over and over. Like Black Ops 2, I played through and got the Kill Menendez, or not Menendez. Yeah, Menendez. I don't know, my mind went blank for a second, but yeah. So I got one ending, and then I went back and got another ending, which I really like. But playability on this one, I think, is a lot better, or replayability, I should say, is a lot better on the Battlefield games. Not necessarily because it changes it, but it's a good campaign, and it changes parts of it. It doesn't change the outcome, but like there'll be certain missions where you'll go in and people will pop up from there, and like in Call of Duty it'd just be people popping up from the same place, just more of them. And in this, you'd pop out and there'd be more of them, but they'd pop up in different places, so you wouldn't expect them, and it'd be a different experience in the campaign. I also remembered how much movement shake affected you in this game, because this game, I was surprised I could get into a lobby, because I really hadn't played this in a long time, and that was because I couldn't get into lobbies. So I think it's good to see that people still play the older games. Excuse me. I think it's really cool that people still play the older games, because some of us, and I'm pointing at myself here, don't have the newer games like Battlefield 3, and like some people don't have Black Ops 2. You go back on to COD 4, and there's a lot of people that still play that game. Go back on to MW2, there's not that many people that play that game still. Go on to Black Ops, there's a lot of people that play that. Go on to Modern Warfare 3, there's a good amount of people that still play that. World at War, people still play that. I went on to actually Battlefield, the original Battlefield Bad Company, and there were a lot of people that were still playing that. I went on to Mass Effect 3, which isn't that old of a game, but I went back onto that, and there's people that play that. Dirt 3, there's not really much of an online community, but hey, what you gonna do with a driving game? There's not many people that appeal to. I was ready to. I committed suicide. I really like this up in the corner, that epic fail. I like how it does that. I think that's funny that it does that. But anyway, so what are you guys' opinion on older games? Do you like replayability for the campaign? Do you like dynamic map elements that change throughout the game, like this building that I'm at right now, and that building, and every other building basically that you can destroy? Do you like that, or do you like everything being in the same spot all the time, not moving, doing whatever it needs to do, and then just staying there? Or do you like campaigns that stay the same? Do you like whatever goes down? But yeah, what was I gonna say? I totally went blank for a second. So replayability, dynamic map elements, and nostalgia factor. What's your favorite older game? Whether it be a shooter, an old like PS1 game, an old Xbox game, an old like N64 game, whatever old game that you guys hadn't. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna take out a tank with a rocket launcher. I'm gonna take it out with a rocket launcher. I really like the rocket launcher with a scope in this game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, I think, to be able to pull out. I mean, look at this BS right here. Shoulda knifed him, got knifed, whatever. Or no, I actually got hit by a gun, but whatever, shoulda knifed him. Happens, but anyway. So yeah, what's your guys' opinion on map elements, replayability? What do you guys like to see in a game? And once it gets old, do you like having a lot of people on it still, like if you want to go back and just kind of play? Or would you rather have everyone that's ever played Call of Duty, Battlefield, any game to come onto the newest version and just totally forget that game and not really be able to go back to it? What would you rather have? Would you rather have a bunch of people on the new game, or would you rather have some people on the new game, some people on the older game? Also, some news about Call of Duty Ghosts. The teaser trailer, which I mentioned earlier in this video, was released, so I will leave a link to that down in the description on the official Call of Duty channel. I think it's a really cool video. It got me really excited. Pre-orders are also open for that game, so if you want to go get that game, go get that game. It looks really good. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really glad it's going away from the Modern Warfare series, because with the death streaks in Modern Warfare 3, that got me annoyed, because I'd get death streaks, I'd use them, and then I wouldn't be able to play very good coming back onto Black Ops 2, because I got so used to it. But yeah, I really like having things where you have to be good at the game. But anyway, that was TVland3458 bringing you a very special non-Call of Duty episode of Throwback Thursdays. Hope to see you Saturday on my live stream. Just about to get killed on that guy. Saturday on my live stream from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Alright, see you guys then, TVland3458.